Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming back to this week's episode of Mom Talk with me, Jen, Neurotic Mommy. So I have my tea here ready because I really want to talk to you guys about something super important. All right, so this week I had a realization, and obviously it involved my son and motherhood, parenting, and things like that. And I had a teacher conference with his parent-teacher conference with his teacher. He's very enthusiastic to learn. He's a great student. He's socially mature. He's kind. He's loving. I mean, everything that you want your kids to be, right? And I'm so happy for that. But what he does is he wants to know so much so fast, and he wants to just, the kids around him, if they're doing a project and everyone's like, I'm done, and he's still working on it, he gets like he has to be done too, like if it's a race or a competition, and he wants to be finished with them, even though he may not, fully understand it or have taken all the steps to like finish his project. Instead of like getting mad at him, or because it's not anything to like be mad about, I said to myself, as a mom, this is a reflection of me. Like everything that you are and around you is a reflection of yourself. So I said, my son is like me. He's a people pleaser. He wants to be funny. He wants everybody to love him. I mean, what kid doesn't want love and to laugh at his jokes and to say good job? And he always gets that at home. And I notice a lot of kids, they seek this approval from all over. I mean, they don't know that they're seeking approval, but as an adult, I said to myself, he gets this from me. This is a reflection of my parenting, my being, what I'm doing. And I think to my social media and to my blog posts and how I'm always trying to keep up with the Joneses and what's the next trend and what's the new outfit that I need to buy, or what's the new detox or cleanse that's out. What else do I need to be learning to stay healthy and fit? Oh my gosh, I need to be skinny. I need to go to the gym. And it's like, that's my son's taking on all that too. He's very receptive. Children at a very young age are very receptive. Even though they may not understand like what the word receptive means, their energy. So they take on your energy. So like when I'm in my neuroticness and thinking that everything has to be perfect, my food photos have to be perfect, I have to be perfect, when I go on camera I have to be perfect, like perfect, like there's no such fucking thing as perfect. Like I am not perfect. My little guy, he's just like me. He's like a touch of the anxiety. He's like me to a little OCD. But I mean, some things you just can't help, right? I can't tell him, no, Michael, you're wrong. You need to change the way you are. You need to change your behavior. He's 5. Like, no, I can't make him change. What I can do instead is I can change myself and how I'm looking at things, my energy, and how I'm going into situations. And I can really be, changing the dynamics, thus leading him to change his dynamics, and just really lead by example in that sense. Because I can't make my son, if he does something that like annoys me, I can't be like, oh my gosh, you annoyed me. You need to change. You need to do this. You need to do that. And like put the burden and responsibility on him, because it's really not his responsibility. It's my responsibility, because what he's doing, how he's reacting is a reflection of myself and my husband. And I need to change that flow of energy that I put out there so that he feels it, he sees it, and then he models that and mimics that. And I think that's a really good thing to really think and reflect on in all situations, because we're so quick to judge and point the finger at everybody else and place blame. And we never want to take responsibility for our physical actions, our energetic actions. We just want to find like an easy outlet, a scapegoat, anything to take the guilt or whatever it is that we're carrying off of us, and we place it on someone else. It doesn't really leave us. It just egotistically makes us feel better, like, okay, it's not my problem, it's their problem. So I can't do that to my 5-year-old son. I won't, and it's not like this is something so easy, because of course, like how many of you parents can say, oh, my son or my daughter did something today that utterly annoyed the shit out of me. Like we all can say that. But when they're doing those things that annoy us or bug us or something, what is it saying about ourselves? Like look at it from that sense. And I guarantee you, you'll have a very different perspective of how you handle situations with your children in the future. It's not easy. It's not like a rainbow and there's like strawberries coming at me from the sky. That would be amazing. It's a challenge. So every day it's something that I have to be aware of. And awareness, I think, is so key, because when you're aware of your feelings and what's going on and the situations around you, and you can make better conscious decisions about how you're going to react in those situations. And now sometimes things get the best of you and you find yourself going into a rant and getting so angry and mad, and all it's like a downward spiral, but it's also a very much needed learning experience. Although sometimes in my head, a little mental side slap gets a little gratification, but back to the point. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that today. I felt it was really important and something that I feel we all can relate to. And I want you, the next time you have an interaction with your kids, or anybody for that matter, just to take a look at the situation and reflect. And instead of reacting right away, think, what is this telling me about myself? Remember, because everything is symbolic and everything means something, and it's all inward. It's never outward. You know that saying, it's like change starts from within. It doesn't start from the outside. And that is so true. You cannot change what's around you. The only thing that you can control and change is yourself. And you can help your kids be better people because of it. If you liked this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Also, join me and my Neurotic Mommy community at NeuroticMommy.com, where you can subscribe and get a free ebook with 16 healthy, kid-friendly recipes that I know your whole family will love. And thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.